Although ancient Egyptian architecture is most commonly associated with the Pyramids of Giza, it was in fact highly diverse, encompassing many different types of structures, such as administrative buildings, temples, tombs, palaces, and the private homes of both nobles and ordinary people. The ways these buildings were decorated also varied, depending on their purpose and the resources of those who commissioned them. Nevertheless, the pyramids stand out as the most recognizable symbol of ancient Egypt. While other civilizations, such as the Maya or the Chinese, also employed pyramid-like forms, in the modern imagination, the pyramid is almost synonymous with Egypt. The pyramids at Giza remain impressive monuments thousands of years after their construction, and the knowledge and skills required to build them were the result of centuries of accumulated experience. However, the pyramids do not represent the pinnacle of ancient Egyptian architecture. Rather, they are among the earliest and most well-known expressions of a culture that would later go on to create buildings, monuments, and temples that are equally remarkable. 6,000 years of history. The history of ancient Egypt begins before the Predynastic period, c. 6000–3150 BCE, and continues until the end of the Ptolemaic dynasty, 323–30 BCE. In the region now known as the Sahara Desert, evidence of overgrazing and other archaeological findings indicate that human settlement in the area dates back to approximately 8000 BCE. Egypt's early dynastic period, c. 3150–2613 BCE, built upon the knowledge of previous generations, leading to significant developments in pre-dynastic art and architecture. The first pyramid in Egypt, Djoser's Step Pyramid at Saqqara, was constructed at the end of the early dynastic period. When this monument and its surrounding complex are compared to the mastaba tombs of the preceding centuries, the extent to which the Egyptians had advanced in architectural design and construction skills becomes clear. Equally impressive, however, is the connection these great monuments established with the structures that followed them. The pyramids at Giza date to the Old Kingdom period, c. 2614–181 BCE, and represent the pinnacle of the skills and expertise achieved at that time. However, the history of ancient Egypt continued along a longer and more magnificent path. After the pyramid form was abandoned, the Egyptians turned their attention toward temple construction. Some of these temples, which have survived to the present day, such as the temple complex of Amun-Ra at Karnak, are just as awe-inspiring as the pyramids at Giza. Yet all of them, regardless of their size, are regarded as masterpieces of architecture, reflecting meticulous attention to detail as well as a refined understanding of beauty and functionality. Designed, planned, and built to convey their eternal stories to visitors, these structures continue to endure with remarkable presence today. According to Egyptian religion, in the beginning there was nothing but the swirling waters of dark chaos. From these primordial waters rose a mound of earth known as the Ben-Ben, around which the waters continued to flow. Upon this mound emerged the radiant god Atum. Gazing into the darkness, he felt alone and united with himself, thus initiating the act of creation. Atum was responsible for the creation of the unknowable universe, the sky and the earth. Through his children, he also brought humanity into existence. In some versions of the myth, the goddess Nile plays a role in this creation. The world known to humans and everything within it emerged from water and moisture, a fertile environment familiar to the Egyptians through the Nile Delta. All things were created by the gods, who remained constantly present in human life through the forces of nature. When the Nile River flooded and left behind the life-giving soil necessary for crops, this was the work of the god Osiris. Each evening, as the sun set, the god Ra descended into the underworld aboard his solar bark, and people willingly took part in rituals to ensure his survival against the attacks of his enemy, Apophis, so that he might rise again the following morning. The goddess Hathor manifested herself within trees. Bastet guarded the secrets of women and protected the home, and Thoth bestowed upon humanity the gift of literacy. Isis, a great and powerful goddess, was also a mother who raised her son Horus alone in the marshes of the Delta and served as the protector of mothers on earth.